So, Antonio Conte is on the collision course with Tottenham Hotspur, and he only just joined the club back in November when Nuno got sacked. He turned down the position way back in the summer because he couldn't bring in what he wanted to bring in. But 3 months later, he did. But unfortunately, the players he wanted to come in, Antonio didn't get. And Daniel Levy is not really backing him at all whatsoever, basically. So in January, he wanted a couple of players to come in because the assistant players that he's got are not good enough. Yeah. And this is what Antonio have to say on the January transfer window. I'll read it out. What happened in January was not easy. We lost 4 important players and only brought in 2. Rather than reinforce the squad, on paper, we weakened it. Bentancur and Kulusevski are ideal prospects for Tottenham. Because Spurs are seeking young players that can develop and grow, not players who are ready. This is the issue. If you want to be competitive more rapidly, you need players with a lot of experience because they also raise the experience level of the overall team. I've now realised that this is the vision of the club. And he said this to Sky Sports Italia, yeah? And Daniel Levy and the Spurs board were paid off when he said that. Now, they banned him from saying it, took him to them, yeah? And Antonio agreed to it, yeah? Me personally, I don't think Conte is happy at Tottenham, yeah? Because he's not being backed properly. And I can honestly see a swift exit. It's going to happen anytime soon. Lad Brooks has come out and said that that's going to happen, yeah? He's 5-2 not to be Tottenham manager in the summer. And you know what? Daniel Levy must have known what Conte's all about. He's a champion manager that's won trophies of Inter, Juve and Chelsea, yeah? And they're not backing your manager like that, yeah? It's criminal, yeah? This is Spurs' best chance of winning big things under Antonio Conte if he was backed, yeah? Now, Spurs fans who I spoke to on social media are really, really upset about this if Antonio leaves the club. Not good, isn't it? And Daniel Levy will need to take some of the blame from it as well. Because I can tell you now, in my opinion, if Conte leaves the club, there's a certain England and Spurs current captain is going to follow him as well. Because he'll be paid off as well, the whole thing. And I can see players like Son leaving as well. I can see Moura leaving. Yeah? This is not good for being a Tottenham fan right now. It all depends on Antonio Conte. He's the future of Tottenham. Yeah? And he wants to create a dynasty at White Hart Lane or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this year. Yeah? He's got to do that. You've got to back him. You've got to give him what he wants, yeah? And just really have a go. Because Spurs haven't won anything since 2008. Yeah? They haven't won the Premier League title, the First Division title since 1961. Yeah? And the Spurs fans crave success. Spurs fans want to see glory football back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah? And the way Dan Levy has treated him is wrong. Absolutely wrong. In my opinion, Antonio Conte should have never gone to Tottenham in the first place. Yeah? He turned it down. He should have left it as that. But when he came back, I thought, Antonio, you're making a mistake, son. And that's exactly what's happened, yeah? Now we realise that working for Daniel Levy is difficult. Very, very difficult, yeah? And the way he spoke to the Sky Sport Italia, it was absolutely brutal, yeah? And I think the board's paid off about it. So they kind of banned him and said, don't do that again, basically, yeah? My opinion is, I don't think Conte will be at Spurs at the end of the season. I think he'll be away. And I think Spurs will be overtaken by my team, Newcastle United, yeah? And I tell you what, we'll be gunning for them. And I can see Harry Kane leaving as well, because he should have left in the summer. But I can guarantee you now, Harry Kane's going to be disappearing if Conte goes. I can see Son going as well. And I can see Moura going as well. But Spurs got some good players there. And I can understand as well why he wants to improve in the squad, because his back three aren't good enough. Davinson Sanchez, really? Ben Davis, really? Eric Dyer, really? Romero, it'll come good. Yeah, let's be real. Emerson Royale, more like Chicken Royale. He ain't good enough for Tottenham, yeah? Let's be honest, yeah? He wants to revamp the back three. He wants a strong defensive unit, yeah? And he's kind of denied that. They lost 4 players on loan in the January window, yeah? But guess what? Only 2 came in. Bentancur and Kulusevski as well. And Tony's come and said that they weakened the team as well. And it hasn't helped at all. He wants to create a dynasty at Tottenham. Yeah, whether he get that chance in the summer, if he's still there, whether Levy is allowed to do that, that's a different thing. In my opinion, I think Levy ain't going to back him. I can see Antonio going to say, I think we do cheat at Tottenham. And Spurs would go back to square one. But this time, it's going to be very, very difficult for Spurs to get in top four. They can get top four, by the way. They can. But they got to start winning games. They lost the last 2 home games, which is not good at all whatsoever. And it's a difficult time for being a Spurs fan, let's be real. Will he stay? I think it's very dirty for Conte, I'm afraid, people. And that's how it is. If you do like the video, the content, please hit the like button. Do subscribe. It helps the channel to grow and helps the community as well. And listen, I'll see you back very soon. Should Conte stay or is he a goner? Leave us a comment down there, people. Take care. Bye-bye.